All right, today we're going to talk a little bit about anchoring the backside and what that means. So a common flaw that we see with guys is as they get into their lift and they're trying to get into their drift and drive, really what they do is they just kind of peel off the backside and they're really not putting force down into the ground through their back leg. And so it's really hard to drive and have a good, efficient, strong lower half when you do that. So it's really more of like a drift and a peel off. Versus what we want to do, and what Newton's law states, is that the harder I put into the ground, the more it's going to push back into me, which gives me potential energy to use. So essentially what that looks like is instead of me peeling off and just kind of drifting and falling, I want to push energy into the ground and create like a sudden movement down. And so one of the things we like to do from a drill perspective is we'll get up onto our tippy toe, and then our goal is to drop down as fast as we can and throw into the ground. So it looks something kind of like this, where I get on my tippy toe, I get balanced, and then drive down. So the whole premise is to get up, feel yourself, and then drop down into the ground where I'm trying to push down into the ground. So tippy toe, drop down. So that is a concept that we try to drive home with guys in terms of how to use your trail side appropriately. We basically want to think about pushing energy down into the ground, making yourself heavy quickly versus peeling off and drifting off the mound.